I have a secret to tell you. I know where to find fireflies in Florida. Lots of them. Now, I can already hear you shouting at the screen, Zach, Florida doesn't have any fireflies. Maybe you're from up north where you have those massive firefly displays all summer long, or maybe you're from here in Florida and have never seen a single one. Well, seeing is believing, so tonight we're heading to the Oakland Nature Preserve to see a display of fireflies so incredible, you might not believe your eyes. Nicole, thank you so much for having us out to the preserve. I really want to know, why are the fireflies here and not anywhere else in Florida? I've never really seen them anywhere like what you have here.
We don't see them in our urban and suburban areas, partly because we spray pesticides for mosquitoes in a lot of the areas, but also because the species that live in Florida like to live at the edges of forested wetlands. So we have a really nice area along our boardwalk here at the preserve that goes from a dry area to the swampy area out to the lakefront. And so the fireflies breed and lay their eggs in that kind of damp soil right at the swamp's edge.
What kind of fireflies are we seeing here? There's a bunch of different species, right?
Yeah, so there are 56 species of firefly in Florida, and the ones that we have here around Oakland Nature Preserve are the common eastern firefly.
So this is the boardwalk at the Oakland Nature Preserve, and we're out here to see the fireflies, and we are actually filming in infrared. We are walking completely in the dark right now with only a little bit of moonlight and starlight right now to see where we're going. And one of the cool things about filming like this is that we don't disturb the fireflies as they're doing their displays. So you'll see fireflies lighting up around me. They are absolutely everywhere. There's actually one kind of flying towards me right now. Oh, look at this. This is so cool because we never think of fireflies in Florida, but like what Nicole was telling us, there's 56 different kinds of firefly in Florida, and surprisingly, that is the most diverse amount of firefly species of any of the states. Florida has more firefly species than anywhere else. I just found out about this and I'm kind of obsessed with it because we don't think of Florida as a firefly space, but we are in fact kind of the capital of fireflies, if I could say that. We're already the hockey capital. I might as well claim that we're the firefly capital of the world as well. But we have 56 different kinds, and some of them are found in woodland habitats. We have a lot of other different kinds of fireflies here that some people call glowworms. We have one that's actually endangered that lives in saltwater habitats. It's called the intertidal firefly, and they're actually endangered. They swim around in mangroves and light up in the water, which is really, really cool to see. Now, what we're seeing with the fireflies here is called bioluminescence. The fireflies are communicating with one another. This amazing phenomenon that we're seeing with the fireflies lighting up is called bioluminescence, and I've covered it on my channel before with the plankton over on the space coast of Florida that light up with their bioluminescence. That's a type of microorganism, and the fireflies that are here are using the exact same kinds of chemicals, which are called luciferin and luciferase, which whenever they oxidize, cause light to be emitted. And the fireflies store this in their thorax, and they use this to communicate with one another. A firefly lighting up is a positive signal to other fireflies that they're healthy. And this is how they communicate with one another and find a mate so they can lay their eggs. And this kind of habitat on the edge of where a giant lake is, Lake Apopka is just a few hundred feet behind me, and a forested wetland is perfect for fireflies. This is where they like to have their babies. This is where they like to lay their eggs so their larvae can live in the leaf litter and grow. And we just come to this beautiful opening, and man, what a cool sight it is to see fireflies like this. I mean, so many of them right out here, and this is just such a treat to have. That was a really long take. If I wanted to attract fireflies to my backyard, what could I do to improve their conditions, Nicole?
That is a wonderful question. Leave the leaves. So having leaf litter on the ground is a great place for not only fireflies, but other insects to be able to lay their eggs and the larvae develop. So if you leave the leaves, if you have a bunch of nice low bushes, they like those as well. At Oakland Nature Preserve, we are typically closed at sunset, so most of the time people don't get to experience nightlife out here. However, during this period, March to April, when we have the fireflies, we stay open late select nights. And so we will have staff here to welcome you and keep the gates open. So if you go to our website, oaklandnaturepreserve.org, and look at our events calendar, you will be able to see all of those dates.
So I'm Zak Cole.
And I'm Nicole O'Brien.
This is Firefly Nights at Oakland Nature Preserve, and thanks for checking out what makes Florida so wild.
I'm going to give a huge thanks to Nicole at the Oakland Nature Preserve, as well as my friends Zach and Annalise, and my partner Rhea for helping me film. There's a link to the Oakland Nature Preserve's website down below if you guys want to check out and see if you can go see the fireflies for yourself. They're only there for a limited time, so I would suggest going sooner than later, and I'll catch you on the next adventure. We'll Photoshop a firefly onto it.